I'm Leslie Cobb. I work for the Kentucky Department for Public Health Food Safety Branch. I am one of the health inspectors assisting with the Kentucky State Fair food vendor inspections. The health inspections are conducted every day at the fair. We have approximately 10 to 14 health inspectors out here looking at all the food service vendors. We have approximately 143 temporary food service permits out here. So that's 143 vendors that we permitted just for the fair. And on top of that, we have those who have permanent permits, which will bring the total of food vendors up to approximately 173. So that is a lot of food establishments. For the most part, when health inspectors inspect food vendors at the fair, we are working quietly behind the scenes. In fact, the general public probably don't even notice that we're out there inspecting. Our inspection sheet alone has 38 line items. Personal hygienic practices is at the top of the list. Proper hand washing, proper glove use, and gloves are not magic. Just because a food service worker is wearing those gloves doesn't necessarily mean that the gloves are clean and safe for food handling. We need to ensure that the food service workers are washing their hands prior to putting the food service gloves on, and that they are changing the gloves as needed in between tasks. During a routine health inspection, health inspectors take many temperatures. And it's not just about proper food temperatures of the food being cooked. We have to look at proper cold holding temperatures. We have to consider the time and temperature danger zones. The danger zone I'm talking about is 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. That range is when bacteria can grow rapidly in the food. This is why we want to make sure that the food is stored either cold, 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below, or 135 degrees Fahrenheit or above in the hot holding units. Another concern for health inspectors during routine health inspections at the Kentucky State Fair is washing, rinsing, and sanitizing of equipment, utensils, and any dishes used in the food services. This can be very challenging in a temporary setting because many are not permanently plumbed, so they have to haul in water, and it has to be approved water, municipal water, and also these food vendors need to use approved food-grade hoses, not using garden hoses for water in a food service, and that's something that we look at too. And also proper wastewater disposal is another item of concern, to making sure that they're dumping their wastewater in an approved sewer system, and that we are making sure that the people are coming to haul the water off to the approved dump stations if they need that service. Everyone wants to know what I like to eat at the fair. Some of my favorite foods at the fair are pretty simple. I like the roasted corn on the cob, and everyone who comes to the fair has to have a corn dog. I don't know why, but the corn dogs at the fair are just better than any other corn dog in the world. For some reason, I've been told that. And the country ham is always good. I love to sample that while I'm here at least one day. Just a sample, a bite-sized portion. The health inspector's job here at the Kentucky State Fair is to make sure all this delicious food is safe. Please come on down and enjoy the Kentucky State Fair.